Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Sunday. And first and foremost, as always, just want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, as we all know, the Los Angeles Lakers were on the road last night in the nation's capital, taking on the Washington Wizards, who they beat recently. So you would think that this game would be a game in which that they could come away victorious once again. However, that was not the case. It looked like it would be the case for the majority of the game, as the Lakers did lead by 16 points for the majority of the game. And it went back and forth from 16 to 10 to 9, back up to 12, fluctuating. And of course, whenever LeBron James would go to the bench, the lead would then get cut down even more. But at the end of the day, I don't understand, and I keep telling people this, they don't want to blame Frank Vogel for any of the Lakers' losses, but when you have a player that's 7 foot tall and is pretty much capable of shooting over anybody that is guarding him, especially when you have guards guarding him like Russell Westbrook and Taylor Horton-Tucker and even Austin Reeves at times, you're talking about players that are 6 inches shorter than he is, at least at a minimum, that he can easily shoot over. Now, of course, you have Wayne Gabriel, who has been playing well. And I know if you look at the stat sheet, he was a -6 last night for the 11 or 12 minutes that you did give him the opportunity to play. However, that does not mean you don't try to change it up at the end of the game. And his answer was because, of course, many of the media members, like myself and actually other people that don't have smooth brains that was across the social media world on Twitter, Facebook, and other outlets, was questioning why in the hell did he not put in a Dwight Howard or a Wayne Gabriel to combat that and have somebody who has some length and who is taller and who would be capable of defending Kristaps Porzingis. But no, he did not, and he allowed for every time they kept pulling the switches, and that's what Frank Vogel lives by. That's his system that he says, that they switch on everybody, that they're capable of defending 1 through 5. So whenever pick and roll come, they're going to get the switch, and they just going to switch, and they're not going to fight through, which to me, as I keep saying, leaves you no defensive accountability, because every time you switch, then people can say, oh, well, you should have picked him up, especially when you're coming from the weak side giving help. Do you understand me? So what he is doing is basically giving away games for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, somebody said, now, if let's say Greg Popovich was the coach for the Lakers, do you think they actually lose that game? That was due to coaching. Now, I know LeBron made a lazy turnover down the stretch. I know Westbrook had some turnovers. Everybody was not perfect. But at the end of the day, when you leading a team that you're clearly better than, there's no way. If you see a player is all of a sudden who you were holding for the most part in the first half to poor shooting, who only had, 12 or 13 points throughout the whole game? This man had 12 or 13 points through 3. So he was not effective. But now, all of a sudden, he's feeling it, he's getting it together, and clearly the Wizards have discovered something throughout the course of this ball game, that Porzingis is getting caught on the switch every time, and he's going to take advantage of guards that are going to be guarding him and easily shoot over them. And then once he gets going in the rhythm, of course, now he can hit these threes, because he's getting easy looks. And for all you dumb, smooth-brain people who want to just hate the GOAT and just be so mad and always talk bad about LeBron, oh, he got dunked on. I mean, dude is 7 feet. He got caught in transition. What is he not? At least he jumped and was trying to be there. You act like, what, somebody's supposed to be perfect. It's basketball. If you ain't been dunked on, keep playing. It'll happen. It'll happen. Damn. You just wake up with hatred in your heart just to shoot venom. But let me tell you, the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James, as he mounted and got another plaque on the wall last night, passing Karl Malone as the second all-time in scoring, is going to shoot back all the venom that you snakes have shot towards him. And soon, he going to be coming for the captain. And we all know the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is the all-time leader in scoring in the NBA. And once LeBron surpasses that, Please, what are the haters gonna say then? Like, oh, it's longevity. Well, it's been people that play just as many. Dirk played long as LeBron. I thought it was just longevity. One championship. Since 03, since LeBron been in the league, he had more championships than more than 3/4 of the teams in the league. And if it wasn't for them trying to team up and do everything they could to stop this man, he probably would have more. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He's put together a great body of work, and he is a good all-around player. But at the end of the day, this is not about LeBron James. This is about the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Los Angeles Lakers, I thought after yesterday having a good road win and beating Toronto on the road, who is a formidable opponent, that they could come out and actually play some good basketball. And they came out not getting down and doing everything that they were supposed to do. And I hate to say it, Melo did come back. He was 3 from 6 from 3. That's fine, but he's still a defensive liability. He's still a negative plus minus on the stat sheet. I think the game before, when there was no THT and no Melo, they beat Toronto. Hell, how about keep sending them? That's why I was saying about the 10-man rotation. I said, no, make it a 9-man rotation. And then when AD get back, then you keep it a 9-man rotation with Stanley Johnson and Anthony Davis and Wayne and Gabriel. That's your front court. Do you understand? And LeBron James. You just played the game before that where you allowed LeBron to play in the 3 spot, his natural position. You allowed him to play in his natural position in the 3 spot, and you had victory against a better team. Then here you are with this small ball yet again, and they did well in the first part of the game, but once the team started to figure you out, oh, small ball my ass. What did they do? What did they do? They used a 7-foot center to reign terror in the fourth quarter and get 16 or 17 points in the fourth quarter alone, and you made no adjustments, and your big, dumb, water jug, watermelon biscuit head ass just sat over there and continued to allow it to happen. And that's something I cannot understand. But, you know, that's Frank Vogel. But you know, like y'all said, it's not coaching. It's just the players. It's only the players. That's it. But at the end of the day, LeBron James had another great performance, 38 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Russell Westbrook didn't play too bad. He actually chipped in 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Almost had yet another triple-double. And for LeBron to be playing, let me say something. To be 37 years old, playing on the second night of a back-to-back after finishing the game last night with tendonitis in the knee, mind you, tendonitis in the knee that he has to keep on ice. And then to come out and play again for the second game in a row in the second night and still lead the team in points. Yet again, 38 points. I mean, it's just phenomenal. So for the people that hate on something like that and say, and then you see some dumb shit like, oh, Tim Duncan was 38 winning the championship, leading the Spurs. He wasn't leading the Spurs to shit. That was Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Kawhi Leonard. Tim Duncan chipped in, yes, but he wasn't the leading player. Was Tim Duncan out here dropping 30-something a game in the night? No. Tim Duncan was lucky to get you 10 and 8. Y'all people wake y'all smooth brain ass up. You understand me? But I'm not going to get into no tangent about LeBron and the GOATs and all this. You know, we seen the disrespect, and we know why it is. It's because y'all some monkey see, monkey do ass people. You understand what I'm saying? You hear this narrative created by the media. Why do you think the media creates such a narrative? And then the people who actually got some common damn sense and know basketball and understand that LeBron James is the greatest damn basketball player to ever touch a damn hardwood court, then y'all would understand. But yet the hatred still exists. And so do y'all bad habits of y'all hating. But anyway, like I said, man, I'm not going to keep going on the tangent. The Lakers lost. It is what it is. Monday night is the next game up in Cleveland. Cleveland has not been looking well as of late. They barely beat Detroit last night. So with all that being said, I'm about to run out of gas, and I don't even know where the hell I am. So I've just been riding around. I think I'm in the twilight zone. So as I was saying, before I run out of gas, man, just right on to the real. Much love to these haters, man. If you ain't hit that bell, subscribe, like, y'all already know. And for all the people that still hate on the Lakers and come on here just to hate on the Lakers, we love y'all. We sending much love to y'all. So like I said, right on to the real, and much love to y'all haters. I'm out.